Okay, this is take two, and unfortunately, I'm just gonna start over because I was rambling too much in the other video anyway. Alex called and cut the video off, and I'm just gonna start over. Unfortunately, we don't have Riley here anymore. Riley was sitting beside me, and I got a cute little shot of me like cuddling him, but I'm not doing that anymore. He's gone. Okay, so it's Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. Um, and I don't believe in that anyways. So, I just was basically making a little video to give you an update on the rash situation. Um, I guess I jumped to conclusions. It was not a lupus rash. It was an allergic reaction. Um, Oops, sorry. Hold on a second. Okay. Um, yeah, I think when you have lupus, there are so many different things that can happen to your body, so many different symptoms that you can have, that I think it gets to a point where you want to blame everything on lupus. Any symptoms you have, any rash that happens, it's like, oh, it's got to be lupus. But I gotta I'm still learning about that, and I gotta realize that it's not always going to be the lupus that causes stuff. So, with that said, it was Pentasa, the medication that I've been taking for my colitis. Um, and so I stopped it last Friday night. I didn't take my dose with dinner last Friday. I haven't taken it since, and my rash is pretty much gone. I do have a couple of spots, I don't know if you can see that, where I scratched and they scabbed over. I just hope they don't leave scars, but yeah, like I was going out of my mind with the itching, and I probably should not have scratched them because that only makes it worse. Because now I have like scabs all over my arms and legs, but most of them are healing anyway. So, and then, oh, just to show you my legs. See? Remember there was like spots like all over? They're pretty much gone. So, I just took like Arius, the antihistamine, like once a day. Today was the first day I didn't take it. I don't think I need it anymore. And I probably really didn't need it to get rid of the rash. Like probably just stopping the medication would have cleared it up. But I wanted to like clear it up a lot faster because I was going crazy with itching. But the itching finally, I mean, it was pretty much gone come Monday, Tuesday, but it was still there a little bit, just not as bad. Um, so yeah, once the rash started going away, then I kind of made the link that yeah, it had to be the Pentasa. And the thing is that I looked it up. It said that the common side effects were rashes, itching, hives, blah blah blah. And oh, my nose is really itchy today. And it was also nausea. And I experienced nausea in the after about 2 weeks being on the medication the first time, and then I stopped it, and then started it again because the lupus clinic said give it another try. I'm going to be giving them a mouthful next week at my appointment. Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? I'm not. I don't speak up for myself very well, but I will be telling them regardless, and I will not be very happy. However, I am off steroids, and it seems to be going well, so I can't complain in that aspect. Um, yeah, so where was I going with this? I've got lupus fog today because I am so tired. I did not sleep well at all last night. My arms were in pain, like my shoulders, my elbows, my wrists, and my fingers. I could not get comfortable. It was awful. But anyways, I'm okay right now. My hands are a little bit better. it's always bad during the night because you're not moving, and so the joints get stiff and sore. But once you get up and start moving, I find it gets better. But anyways, getting back to the Pentasa, I started it back up again beginning of July, and within a week of being on it is when I got the pericarditis. And that was listed under rare side effects of the medication. So, we were probably all thinking that the the pericarditis was a lupus thing, but it probably wasn't. It was probably from the medication. So anyways, sorry, I thought I heard someone at the door. So anyways, I called the GI doctor's office and I left a message, and he called me back yesterday afternoon. And he said that the rash was like a rare thing to happen, which, pharmacists will know more about your medications than your doctors do. Because, as I said, the rash was listed as a common side effect. And even the doctor I saw at the walk-in clinic, when she looked up Pentasa, she was like, it's, a good percentage of people that have reactions to it. So he said, definitely, I will not be taking that medication anymore. He will never try it with me again. And then he gave me the option, because I have not had any colitis symptoms since stopping the medication. He said that I could just stay off of all medication and see how it goes. Or he could give me a different medication to try. I decided to stay off of any medication because it's been going well so far. And in my opinion, the less medication I have to take, the better. So and I'm so glad I don't have to take those huge pills anymore. So basically, he said most likely my symptoms will come back, but it's just a matter of when they'll return. And he said that we won't know. It could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year, whatever. And so he said when they come back, then I can give him a call and he'll call in the new prescription. So I just want to see how it goes. I was a little bit nauseous yesterday afternoon, but I think that was because I worked a longer shift, and sorry, it's getting hard to hold this camera. My thumb was getting sore. And so I'm getting all confused now. So I had eaten lunch, and usually I have a snack when I come home, but I was still at work. And so by the time I was coming home on the bus, I was really, really hungry. And then the bus was jerky, and I get motion sickness sometimes. So I think that was why I was nauseous then. So I'm not gonna freak out and say, oh my God, my colitis is coming back, because I haven't had any other, I haven't had any diarrhea or anything. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna try without medication and see how it goes. And I'm glad that I'm off of the steroids. And I'm glad my rash is going away. It's pretty much gone. So yeah, it was just pain this morning. It was not a good morning for me. I didn't even get a chance to make lunch to take to work. So I just grabbed something on the way home. But yeah, I was just so tired. I didn't want to get up. My joints were killing me in my arms and my hands, and it was so hard doing my hair this morning. I wanted to just shove it in a ponytail, but I don't like to have my hair in a ponytail a lot, and I have been lately, and it wasn't hot out today. It was actually really cold. It was like 11 out this morning or 12 or something with like a wind chill of 9. Ugh. So like usually I only put my hair up if like it's really hot out. Um, so I straighten my hair, but doing the straightener thing, not a good thing. Like my hands were killing me. But yeah, once I got to work and got moving and stuff, I felt a little bit better, but I'm still really, really, really tired because I just did not sleep well at all. And I had been taking my sleeping pill every day for the last week, even though they told me I shouldn't take it every night. Um, I knew I would not sleep at all with the itching I was having, so I just took it to sleep through it. So last night was the first night that I went without a sleeping pill because I wasn't itching. Um, and I just did not sleep well at all because my joints were hurting and it kept waking me up. And then my ears started hurting. Um, yeah, that was just not fun. And then, what else happened? Oh, yeah, and then Alex had a situation this morning. He had to keep running to the bathroom. And every time he would get out of the bed, it would wake me up and all this stuff. So I'm just really exhausted. And so anyways, I guess that's it. I just wanted to update you guys. Um, I didn't root the last 2 nights because last night I just didn't feel well. And then the night before I had my lupus support group, so I just didn't have time. So I'm hoping that my joints will stay okay so that I can root tonight. And I only have like 4 sections left, but I've already started the 4th section. So, if I can finish that section tonight, I only have 3 more to do. And I'm hoping maybe I could finish 1 tomorrow and 2 on Sunday and be done. Finally. So I guess that's it. I'm looking forward to next. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking forward to next week. Because, well, I'm not looking forward to Tuesday because I have the lupus clinic, but it will be good because I can yell at them about having me go on this other medication. But at the same time, I guess it was a good thing because it got me off the steroids. And I didn't think that would be possible, but it was. So, but Thursday next week, I have the day off. And I am finally going to see my friend Paula after I don't know how many months. I can't remember the last time we saw each other. It was sometime before my trip. And so we're going to spend the day together, which will be nice. And, oh, here comes Riley. Hi, baby. Hi. Yes, I know you missed Mommy, didn't you? Yes. Mm. Oh, my Riley's such a good boy. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I don't know what time it is. What time is it right now? I took my watch off. I don't know. No, it's 2:30. So I think I'm going to practice my songs. I think I've finally decided on some songs to record in the recording studio. And I've just been so busy. I never really had a chance to work on that. And then I realized that the thing I got for the recording studio is going to expire in November. So I've got to get my butt in gear and get those songs practiced and schedule the recording session. So I found the karaoke versions to the songs. So I got to practice those. Look at this cutie pie right here. Oh, it's the cutie, cutie, cutie. Oh, yes. Oh. And then once I do that, I can book my recording session and do that. I've been able to sing a little bit better finally. Um, my range is still not as good as it once was. Um, I have a problem with really high notes, which I never really used to. And I also have a problem with singing like falsetto, which again, I never really used to have an issue with that. So I think that problems like we've kind of discussed before when I had the speech therapy, I think it's like an array of issues. I think one, and I've really thought about this a lot, and I really think the main one is that I'm out of practice. I mean, when I was sick, I wasn't singing very much, and that was like a whole year before I was diagnosed where I wasn't really singing. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. He's laying on my arm and kneading the pillow. Um, what a crazy guy. And so I just think that my voice is just out of practice. I mean, the singing voice it's a muscle, and it's just like when you work out in a gym. If you go a long time without doing it, you get out of shape. And so it's the same way with the vocal cords, really. Like if you don't keep singing, they're not going to stay the same way. And I mean, I used to sing every single day. I mean, I don't think there was ever a day that I didn't sing growing up. From the time I could talk, I would sing every single day. And, my voice developed and everything. And, like, in school, even in high school, like, I was in music theater. I would sing in music theater all day, and then I would come home and spend, like, another hour or two singing. So, I mean, my voice was in shape, so to say. And then, once I moved out, or heck, even when I still lived with my mom, I think it was once I started working full time, I really stopped singing every day. Now, when I lived at home, I still sang more often than I do now, even when I started working full time. But yeah, I just found I started to sing less and less. And I guess it was just because it was so busy. Um, and then when I would come home, I was tired and I would just watch TV and eat dinner and, that was it. So, yeah, and then once I moved in here, there was even more responsibility. And, yeah, I just did not sing as much. Other than singing to the kids at work, which is not really singing. Right, Riley? Oh, say hello, everybody. Right? Look at you. You're still on my arm. Um, he's starting to cramp up my arm. So yeah, I really think that's what it is mainly, is that it's out of shape. And so it's weakened. And then on top of that, I got sick. And, I had cold after cold after cold working in the daycares. And every time I would get it, I would get horrible postnasal drip where I'd constantly have to clear my throat. And throat clearing is not a friendly thing for your vocal cords. And so I think that was the second factor. The main one being out of practice. Second factor, getting cold after cold after cold. And then getting sick with lupus. My breathing muscles got weakened by the steroids and the disease itself, because that's what the respirologist said, was that I have a weak diaphragm, and you need a strong diaphragm to help you breathe properly when you sing and carry the sound and all that stuff. So, okay, my arm is getting so cramped up. Oh God. Okay, I'm moving my arm, Riley, and okay. Oh, don't run away. Okay, so so I really think that's the main issue. Um, so I think maybe I should like really try to start doing the vocal exercises that I learned in speech therapy every day and singing every day, and maybe it would help. I don't know. But yeah, I just definitely don't have the same range I once had. I used to be able to sing higher. I used to be able to do falsetto um a lot better than I can now. And I also used to be able to do breaks. I don't know if you guys know what that is, and I don't even know how to explain it without doing it, but I can't do it. It's like the break happens in your voice, like when you go from low to high, and it almost creates like a yodel type sound. And there's, certain points in a song where that sounds good. And I used to be able to do that so well. Like I used to be able, my song, every time I used to go to karaoke, my song would be Blue by Leanne Rimes. And everyone loved hearing me sing that song. They would always like ask me to do it. Because if you all know the song Blue by Leanne Rimes, it has an actual yodel in it. And I could do that yodel like to perfection. And everyone loved it. And I cannot do that anymore. I have tried and tried and tried. I just can't make it happen. Maybe if I practice more, maybe it would work. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but I really think that's the main issues. I just think I'm out of practice. I need to do it more. But it's so hard to find time. Like, most of the time, the only time I really spend time singing a lot is either on a long car ride or when Alex goes out to his friends and I'm home alone. Then I'll spend like an hour or two singing along with my MP3 player, with my iPod. Otherwise, like, I don't sing very much at all. I just don't have time. It's so hard because I do the reborning now, and even that is hard to find time for now because I'm tired or sore, or there's chores to do around the house. It's just, I thought I would have time because I get home at like 10 after 2 every day. But that really only gives me like 2 hours until I have to start dinner. And it goes by fast. Because usually when I get home, I don't want to do anything right away. I just want to like watch YouTube and have a snack, or watch some TV and have a snack or something. Then I'll do whatever. And usually it ends up being chores. um, or I just feel so crappy and tired that I'm just on the couch for the night. So I don't know. It's hard to find time for stuff. So, anyways, I've like gone on way longer than I meant to. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I'm going to end this now and do something. Maybe sing. Okay, bye guys.